Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you guys are new here. This is Tiffany and today I am bringing you my monthly food challenge collab. This one's going to be a little bit different. Today was supposed to be like all about pies. That was the theme for today. And I said, why don't we change it, make it easier on everybody because life is so busy. So the options for this one were for everybody to make something with cakes, pies, cookies, whatever they wanted to do with that. And that's what I'm going to do. I am not going to do the pie because I really honestly don't have the time. Me and Ryan are getting ready to go on a little trip. So I'm going to throw together something. Yes, I said throw. I'm going to throw together something really easy. I thought I'd share like my dinner with you guys of some of the stuff I've been buying on with the clearance items or things they marked down at Kroger. So I thought I'd take you along to cook with me while I make that. And then I'm also going to share a dessert that is super easy because you guys, we have an entire thing of Halloween candy that will last us honestly till next Halloween. And I thought, what better idea than to make recipe out of it with leftover Halloween candy, because it gets old, like they get tired of like just eating candy after a while. So I'm going to share that because it's easy. Why not? And cheap. And you guys already have it on hand, just like this kind of stuff. This is just easy. So you guys, don't forget to check out the group playlist. I will link it down below. Go give those ladies some love. They are awesome and supportive, and you will love just having even more ideas for yumminess. But let's go ahead and get started, guys. Okay, guys, I've already put oil in the pan. I am taking one of these. Yes, 99 cents. I like that. I like when things are easy and affordable. Because normally, I'm going to be honest, normally I don't buy this stuff. Like, well, lately I do. But otherwise, if I was just going to go grocery shopping and saw this in there, I wouldn't buy that because that would be more expensive than just buying it and chopping it myself. But for 99 cents, yes, I will pay 99 cents for that. But there is that. I'm putting a little bit of, put the peppers, those are 99 cents. They sell those, like I said, they mark this stuff down early in the morning. Put some avocado oil in with them. And then, let that saute a little bit. You guys, I got this chicken, and they had tons. Oh, I peeled half the sticker off. They had tons and tons and tons. It was $3.99. You can't see it now. $3.99, but this is the Purdue, and it's like pre-sliced, which makes it amazing because the chicken stays fresh. It stays fresh, and all the nasty, like weird little stringy white things that just like totally repulse me, all of that's already out of it. So really all you got to do is take your chicken and cook it. You can season it how you want, cook it. And normally I separate this and don't do this all at the same time, but we are short on time tonight, so that's what we are doing, because why not make life easy? And I always keep wraps on hand. You can freeze wraps, honestly. I was keeping like a little pile of those in my freezer for a while, but we make tacos so often that we go through them so often. So I love to incorporate anything Mexican into our meal plan because it is absolutely my favorite besides Italian. But Ryan is not an Italian food lover. So we don't do it a whole lot because like the kids like it all right. They don't really like the cheese stuff, which blows my mind because, you know, we love cheese here. But I'm going to put that together. Let me get some seasoning. So this is a packet I got at Aldi's forever ago. It's carne asada, but I do like the season to it. I think it tastes really good. It all just kind of goes together. You guys might think that's gross, but whatever. I don't have any fajita seasoning. Normally I make my own, but everybody gets tired of the taco seasoning. So, because I make tacos so much, so we're going to use this tonight because I think this will be even better. I think I might double this recipe. Okay, I'm going to throw some garlic powder because I do that with everything. I did throw the other pack of chicken in because I needed to use it up anyway. I also got it for $3.99. Probably when I get back from being out of town, I may pick up some more of that because I really wanted the beef barbacoa meat that I bought the other day on clearance. I think I shared it with you guys. I went back in and asked the butcher, but they couldn't mark it down yet because their meat doesn't get marked down quite as fast as their produce. So he said it'd be a few more days, but that stuff was amazing. Okay, I'm just gonna let this cook through because this will take a little bit of time because I'm really like funny about chicken. I've got wraps to serve with this. We've got tortilla chips, and I've got tons and tons of rice because I make rice on the Instant Pot. which is 7 minutes on high pressure, and then 7 minutes to let it sit and naturally release at the end, and that's it. Then you can fluff it up, put whatever you want in it. I put some cilantro in mine usually, if I have it, or else I just use some lime juice and a little bit of that fake spray butter stuff and some garlic salt, and we eat it like that. So let this cook and we'll come back to it. So back over here, I am going to lift the lid. This has been cooking for, as you can hear it sizzling, the water dropping. This is all cooked through. Look how pretty. I don't know if you can see, it smells delicious. So I've already said, like, I've got the rice that I already cooked last night. I have a giant container of rice, so we will pair it with rice. And then I've got wraps that I bought, which they don't sell the wheat ones at Aldi anymore. I don't know why. I love those. So I get those for $1.99, equivalent in price at Kroger, maybe 10 cents more than Aldi used to carry them. But this is what our dinner is. We're out of the queso cheese, which was amazing. But this is super simple, and it was so cheap to make this, and we'll have leftovers. So here is the chicken fajitas. This is just a pretty plain one, and there's the rice, and it's super easy, guys. Okay, so I found this recipe off Pinterest. This is crazy because there's so many ingredients in this. So we are going to take, I'm just going to combine it all. I know you're supposed to do this like a fancy way and like mix the wet together and then do all that kind of stuff. I'm not doing that. There are so many ingredients with this. So we're going to take, this is, believe it or not, I have hordes of piles of flour and every other type of sugar that you could ever possibly imagine in my house. But I'm almost out of real sugar. So I've even got like, you know, all the different nut flours, and I've got coconut sugar and everything else, but all I have of this, of real sugar, is this. And I've got powdered sugar and like the big piles from Sam's. But we need like at least a half a cup of this. So I'm going to take a half a cup of sugar. Woo! I'm just going to use what's left of that. And then now we're going to take 1 1/4 cups of dark brown sugar. So now we're going to take 1 1/4 cups of brown sugar. I do have tons of this left, but we're going to use up what's in here. I hate trying to like refill sugars. So, did I just say 1 1/4? I think I did. Probably, how much sugar is going to be in this? Because the candy itself will have a ton. So that is, no, that's 1 cup. And I know round about, there we go. Close enough. 1 1/4 cup. Hopefully that was 1 1/4 and not a fourth. Or otherwise we have just over sugared this. Not that the kids will care. Yeah, 1 1/4. And then 2 teaspoons of vanilla. You guys know me by now. I don't measure vanilla. I love vanilla. So I eyeball it. Then we're going to add in, this is really weird. They want flour and bread flour. So for flour, which I have tons of this, and I do have bread flour, we need 1 1/4 cups of flour. And like I said, by all means, guys, if you want to follow this recipe the correct way, go ahead. You can mix it if it makes you feel better to mix it separately. So there's 1, then I'm going to use a half. And a lot of times I'll measure more precise, but I'm in a hurry. And then 1 cup of bread flour. So I do have bread flour. I don't honestly know the difference. I just keep it because it's fancy for my bread machine that I never use. So 1 cup of bread flour. And then we need baking soda and eggs and sea salt. So sea salt is a teaspoon. I don't like too much of this because of the texture, but it gives a little bit of flavor. So sea salt, which I usually find at the Dollar Tree because it's cheapest there. And then I will measure the baking soda. You don't want to overdo that because that adjusts how high it rises, and I mean that really affects the outcome of how your recipe looks. So, teaspoon, got that. I think that's it for those ingredients because I need to add the eggs and the butter, but the butter is supposed to be melted, so I will pop that in the microwave for 20 seconds. Let's throw an egg in here. I had just enough eggs left. So, there's eggs. Let me get the butter. I've just got the cheap. So, there's the butter. And so now we need the candy, which I'm going to like try to find some. You need 20 Oreo cookies chopped up. I'm just going to use up what I can find because I think there's little mini packs. I'm going to throw them in here. A cup of M&Ms and a cup of Reese's. or any other chocolate candy. So we'll see what we can find from our Halloween basket and put it in here. Okay guys, see all of that candy? That's only part of it. So we're gonna pick out some stuff and put it in here. I've got some M&Ms. They're the spooky ones. We're gonna throw those in there. I have a ton of Reese cups, so I want to put these in there.
I want to help you.
No, you're not eating it.
No,
Lady's trying to offer to help because she wants to eat it as I do it.
No, I want to help.
So we're gonna throw these in there. I don't know if I have Oreos. I thought for sure I did, but I think the kids took them in their lunches, and now I don't have them. So I'm gonna try to find a substitute for that. I don't think it really matters, honestly. You can just use what candy you want. I don't know that I would eat Skittles with it, but you know. So we'll come back in just a minute after I put a bunch of these in there. Okay, so the girls threw a bunch more Reese cups in there and M&Ms. I don't have Oreos, so what I do have is cookies. So I want to throw these in because it's all the same.
No,
there's nothing.
I want to help.
Just put them in there. So we're gonna throw those in there just to use them up because it asks you to make put those Mr. Beast cookies in there, but everybody said those are gross. We don't want a Fig Newton. That's kind of nasty. But we're just putting the cookies in there. And honestly, I should have broken all this up, but I didn't. But we're just going to hope for the best and turn this on. And we're going to blend it together and see what it does. So, there we go with that. I feel like there should be more liquid to this, but whatever.
That looks cool.
So, there it is all mixed together. It is loaded with candy. So there we go. It's all done. It's all gooey, and we're gonna put it in a 13 by 9 inch pan, and you need to preheat your oven to 350, and it says to bake it for 20 to 25 minutes. Okay.
I'm gonna try.
This was loaded with sugar.
Oh, that looks so good. It looks like poop.
So, put that in here. And this is like thick. I'm really surprised it came out quite like it did because it mixed so much and there wasn't really any liquid to bind it together besides the butter. There's no oils in this, believe it or not. Nothing but sugar. I don't even want to imagine how much sugar is in there. Because you've got the cookies, you've got the M&Ms, you've got the Reese cups. You've got brown sugar, you've got regular sugar, you've got flour. So this is definitely low carb, you guys. But we're gonna bake this in the oven we're gonna put it in for 20 minutes because my oven is not very trustworthy. And if you guys wanted to go an even bigger step, you could ice these like I would do my lazy cake bars. But I'm not going to ice these because my kids are gonna get into a sugar coma if I do that with all of that. That is how it looks, guys. Let's pop that in the oven. Okay, so here is the, I don't even know what this is called. This brownie cookie cake thingy. It's like crispy on the outside of it, which is awesome. And then it's gooey in the middle and loaded with candy. So, needless to say, it has gone over well because look, they already dug into it. Okay, my friends, that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up and you go give those ladies some love. I'll link the group playlist down below. And I appreciate you guys watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.